Hey, this is Sam, and this is a special episode of BNS Spot Movies. We're going to talk about a movie that came out in 2022, as well as a new movie that's coming out from the director. So let's talk about 13 Tracks to Frighten Agatha Black, which came out in 2022.
Agatha, do you want to hear a scary story? It's a good one. A real shocker. Sure to give you the whim-whams. So that's right. Now spinning 13 Tracks to Frighten Agatha Black.
How do we deal with trauma when the true unknown of the universe, the inky black nothingness that can erase those we love from existence, comes into our little world at any time? If you're young Agatha Black, you discover the scary story and sound effects records that your father once used to listen to with you, and you become obsessed with them all over again. Even if the truth they begin to tell you reveals your dark fate in a world that wants to take you from the only home you've ever known, and once safe neighborhood is now overrun by mass killers. With each revolution, these records take Agatha farther from our reality and begin to infect everyone in her orbit. Bradley Steele Harding, the director and writer of this film, is someone that I often write to when I find a micro-budget movie that obsesses me, as I know he's as fascinated by them as I am. The highest praise that I can give this film is if he hadn't made it, it would be one that I would excitedly write up and send his way. I always wonder why people don't take inspiration from true low-budget strangeness like Let's Scare Jessica to Death or Messiah of Evil, two movies that this definitely pays tribute to, instead of just making another generic slasher or horror anthology. Harding goes me one better by taking this budget and using it right. It doesn't cost anything to set the camera up in a different way and make every single shot terrifying and off-kilter. The money spent in this movie goes to the right things, such as using Udo Kier for the opening voiceover, and great artists for the sound design and album covers themselves. Agatha feels as fragile and haunted as any giallo heroine, while the movie still plays with that genre somewhat. It is slavish to no set formula. Instead, it becomes very much its own film. It has moments that remind you that this is his first full-length film, but seeing some of the brushstrokes only serves to make this painting that much more intriguing. It's a genuinely odd and wonderful film that I think we need more of. And the good news is you can watch this on Tubi at any time. You can also order the movie on Blu-ray from Amazon and learn more about it on the official Facebook page. I'll share all these links in the show notes. My biggest question after watching this was what comes next, and luckily there's a cult canvas which is getting ready to be made. There's a crowdfunding campaign being started for it. It's on Indiegogo. Again, the link you can find within this post or in the show notes. Bradley's been working on movies for a quarter of a century, producing both short and feature-length film. He says that making 13 Tracks is one of the most satisfying creative endeavors of his career, and inspired him to make an even more ambitious follow-up. The core team has returned, including composer, sound designer Andrew Jones, creative director Dan Greminger, and Bradley. Once again, writing, producing, and directing. He says it's a spiritual cousin to the first film and very much the way the narrative is informed and moved forward by art from the past. It's also a Valentine to early 70s occult-themed television shows from genre luminaries such as Dan Curtis and Rod Serling. The plot revolves an obscure Night Gallery-inspired TV show from 1975 that was abruptly canceled following a series of violent occurrences connected to the airings. When 7 paintings from the production are unearthed 50 years later, their cult influence begins to infect those who come into contact with them. So check out the shared thing here. There's all sorts of perks for donors, such as getting film credits, getting Blu-rays, autograph artwork, signed props. So they're giving everybody who becomes part of this project the chance to read the first 30 pages of the script. This is a very micro-budget production, but it's all going to have practical effects work. It's going to be shot on different locations. They're looking for a respected actor for a cameo role. There's all sorts of other perks that'll be coming soon too. So check it out. I definitely believe in this movie, and that's why this episode's all about. I want to get more people interested and excited about it. Please check it out. And if even the different names on the Facebook page for A Call Canvas, again, it'll be shared. What are some of the episodes of Night Gallery that inspire this? The Girl with the Hungry Eyes is one of them. Ghost Story / Circle of Fear, which is one of my favorite shows, is another inspiration, as well as a lot of the Dan Curtis TV movies, including Gargoyles, which is a super favorite. So check it out, and definitely check out 13 Tracks. It's probably like nothing you'll see anywhere else.